Alright guys, due to popular demand, I'm hopping back into Deepwoken, guys. Yes, I know, Deepwoken 1, guys, I know. I just got banned from the Deepwoken 2 beta test. Apparently we weren't supposed to leak any of that footage, but, they can't take the video down, so I'm gonna keep that up. So, we're just gonna have to resort back to Deepwoken, the original. And if any of you guys saw my Deepwoken in 2025 video, I got this new to me at least, spear. And I talked about possibly making a build with that, so that's what we're gonna do today. Alright guys, unfortunately, as I was playing the Trial of 1, right after defeating the angels, my entire PC crashed and the footage got corrupted. As you can see, I'm just outside of the trial, I have 2 lives, and I'm level 4. Unfortunately, between that and me forgetting to record on the Deepwoken in 2025 video, I just don't have the best luck when it comes to recording videos, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna work with what we got. But I mean, the goals never change, it's just gonna take a little bit longer to get there. Alright guys, I left for about 15 seconds. Looks like I was killed by a rogue construct in that time. We're just gonna run all the way back up and get Jet Striker. Alright guys, I didn't record any audio for the rest of this, so I'm just gonna kind of go over what happened. So I get Jet Striker right here, fighting a horde of bats. We get the orbs. I get hit by this golem over here, and I just want you guys to see this hitbox. Can we get a replay on that? I climb up here to safety for a second, and I just want you guys to see what I do here. I died to it again, escaped the depths. I mean, you've seen this a million times. The mud skipper's an absolute pushover. We destroy him. So back on the surface, first thing I do is fight these bandits, and this one right here with the mustache, we're just gonna have to call him Ronaldo because he was just apparently the GOAT for some reason. It starts off really well. I knocked the other 2 bandits, then out of nowhere, Ronaldo just hits me with the most insane combos I've ever seen. We end up falling off this cliff, and this twisted motherfucker just barfs all over me. Despite the early struggles, eventually we start to thrive. I gain a few levels, kill a few NPCs, and then, we get our first gank with this random Voidwalker right here. We absolutely destroy this guy, and, it reminds me that I actually do know how to play this game. Despite a few, embarrassing deaths throughout this video. He does land a few solid hits, but, it's nothing we can't handle. And after this victory, I really start to feel like a true Deepwoken player. With the loot we got from that fight, we get some new drip, and then I start to realize that I kind of look like a Redditor. And with that fight win, I kind of feel like a Redditor too. I feel like a true Deepwoken player. So that's what inspired me to create the Redditor Deepwoken build. So within seconds of arriving on Songseeker, I noticed somebody getting jumped by 2 Voidwalkers at once. So as the White Knight himself, I feel like it is my duty to defend this poor soul. I attack one of the players, and I actually managed to hit him a few times as he's still trying to chase his original target. Eventually Caillou over here stops to fight me, and it actually starts off really well. I felt like I was winning the start, but it all starts to go downhill around here. I mistimed some parries, and then he gets a guard break, and then I notice his guildmate showing up on the side just in case, I do start to win the fight. So right there I realized there was no hope in winning, so I ended up escaping. It was kind of funny, I failed trying to climb up the rocks over here a few times, and he actually finds me. I do a little taunt right in front of him. No reason at all, just having fun. Somehow I actually do end up escaping here. But just like in the comment sections, a true Redditor always comes back. I leave my guild base not even 2 minutes later, and there he is, Caillou, this absolute menace, terrorizing another player. Of course, I was going to take this opportunity to redeem myself, but this absolute war criminal I'm up against was not having any of it. Suddenly, it was the most one-sided fight I've had yet. Now, before he turns the fight around, he knocks the person I'm trying to save, when suddenly I noticed the person I was trying to save was actually an exploiter. I started to question, am I the villain? But it works out in the end because the fire does end up executing him. Anyway, Caillou unlocks Ultra Instincts, absolutely destroys me probably underneath 40 seconds. I try to run away, but I don't think I could have sold these tree jumps any worse. There's one branch I'm able to climb up and escape from, but I just could not find that branch. Eventually he started cutting down the tree. I knew it was over, but I gave one last try to escape, and then all of a sudden, like a hero in the night, the exploiter comes back to try to save me. Now, I think at this point he was trying to hide the fact he was exploiting, considering he was going normal speed, and actually the dude was able to outrun him. You know, that's probably the worst exploiter I've ever seen. Like, dude could not even save one person. You know, it is what it is. You know, I don't really want to be saved by an exploiter anyway. A true Redditor would not let his karma get so low by resorting to such low tactics. So I'm going to let him grip me here. And you know, every great journey has some road bumps. Every Redditor has to face opposition at some point. All right, guys, looking back on the footage, I actually do not know if this guy's really cheating. You know, that account did have voice chat enabled, and I feel like if he was cheating, he wouldn't do that. And he would have also used the exploits to either save me or himself there. But I mean, you know, I'm no expert, so I'm going to just leave the footage there. I'm going to let you guys decide. You know, I'm not trying to incriminate anybody. You know, us Redditors, you know, we got our own demons, you know. We gotta stick together and not snitch on each other. Alright, guys, you know, we're here. Fresh new day, guys. Look, it is now winter out here. You know, we are level 10 on the Redditor build. Okay, I was worried there for a second. You know, my hat wasn't loading in. You know, we just gotta make sure we, you know, white knight for everybody. You know, we gotta make sure that, you know, no one's being mean on here, because, you know, that hurts our feelings as a Redditor, and there's nothing worse than a Redditor's hurt feelings. So, you know, we're just gonna go around saving people, asking for updates. Getting some nice karma going. Reddit assemble. Alright, so now that I made my Reddit jokes, I can go play the game normally for a little bit. You know, ever since I got to Song Seeker, I haven't been able to fight any NPCs. You know, it's just been straight hands with that Caillou looking guy. Hopefully now we can get some good XP, level up fast. You know, I'm level 10. I'm level 11. I should have probably just went to Hive. I mean, that probably would have been faster. Knowing this is new Deepwoken, there might be some quick teleport way to get there. Alright, I mean, these guys are like literally a pushover. For some reason, they've made the bandits and like the angels so difficult to fight over the years, and these Song Seeker mages like honestly just got easier to fight over time. I know that's two. That guy's just watching, so maybe he'll just let us do this. Thank you. That's the rest. Alright, guys, make sure to leave an updo underneath the video. Alright, guys, it's been about 2 days since I made my last video playing Deepwoken 2. And, you know, now I can officially say the video did flop. You know, but that's good because I did get my access revoked, as mentioned earlier. But, guys, I think the Deepwoken devs shadow banned me. Guys, why is underwater literally just studs now? Does that help reduce lag? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know how that would reduce lag, though. Yeah, I think we're just going to sail to Hive because, honestly, these guys don't give enough XP for me to run around Song Seeker for 30 minutes and make it justifiable. You know, Hive is a good place for lots of XP, but it is a shit show. You know, it's pretty chaotic over there. And, you know, us Redditors, we don't thrive in chaos. You know, we thrive in orders. You know, we thrive with strict rules. And if you break those rules for 1 second, man, I'm not trying to get, like, demonetized. You know, I'm not even monetized. You know, I actually only got, like, 200 subscribers. I'm far from it, but, you know, I'm not trying to get too vulgar on here. Oh my god, guys. This is so much fun, bro. Oh my god, dude, this actually has me yawning like crazy.
LeBron's Hey y'all, it's Darius.
Alright, guys, 1 day and repo session later, we are now finally arriving at Hive. You know, all we gotta do is set our spawn here so that traveling is actually bearable. Alright, guys, looks like something crazy is going on over here. A lot of people. There are 5 guild halls right here. You know, I hope none of these people are fans of JoJo's. Whoa, they got a new model for the Stone Knights. I know there's not exactly somebody I could save here or anybody I can gank without just getting jumped by 40 people, so I'm just gonna try to progress. Guys, as we all know, a Redditor is a true master of the flourish. Oh, it looks like we're getting attacked now. You know, we get jumped by our first player here. And I just want to say this server is absolutely stacked. There are multiple people here on the leaderboards. There are multiple people with colored names. There's even someone with a platinum name. I'm pretty sure that thing is really hard to get. I honestly do not remember what any of them mean. But my point is the people in this lobby were absolutely cracked. And I'm actually pretty proud of how I performed in this 1v1. But anyway, we ultimately end up losing that one. You know, I decide I'm probably gonna die alive here, so I finally go and set my spawn point in Hive. You know, but things don't go all too differently. You know, I get jumped and die to a player, and then I take off to try to gain a few more levels before trying to fight anybody here, considering I'm still level 13 at this point. And unfortunately, no matter how many of these jobs I have equipped, the only things that are spawning are the mega threshers. So, you know, I have a close call. I have to run up this tree just to survive. I run further down, and yet again, after running for so long, the only thing I could find to spawn was another king thresher. This one I struggled on a bit, but you know, eventually I do defeat it. And you know, if I didn't know any better, I would say this guy chasing me is a JoJo fan. But anyway, they don't end up attacking me, and right here I start to realize that this video is getting insanely long. Not only that, it's taken me multiple days just to record the footage here. So what I'm actually gonna do is stop it right here for this video, and if this video does well, you know, get a lot of likes, some comments, I will, you know, make a part 2 where we end up getting the weapon, you know, getting into more fights. But anyway, that's gonna be all for now with this ultimate Deepwoken build. This might have been one of my greatest accomplishments yet in the game. And you know, I did the ChatGPT challenge, so that's saying something. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, and sub if you enjoyed the video. And you know, once again, leave a comment if you guys want to be in the shoutouts of the next video. Here are some of the ones from my past videos. First, we got Waloobablooby. You know, and he says, play more Deepwoken, please. Well, here you go. Shadow902 says, this is why guys, I don't think I could do this anymore. No, Nintendo Studios 1414 says, please make more Alright guys, I am playing more Deepwoken, guys. You can stop telling me to. Jazzito says, we know you killed Primadon, don't worry. And guys, this guy might be the GOAT. And he's clearly also an OG with the Filthy Frank profile picture. Nice 2017 flashback. And of course, I want to show all these people who are just in general showing some love to the channel.
But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of Deepwoken 1. I wish they would let me back into Deepwoken 2. But anyway, that's about it. See ya.